out of my surprise, Just Dance fixed even more Just Dance Plus maps for the service, and that caught me off guard because I thought they were done with that, but here we are with another 7 maps. The way it's gonna work is I'm gonna compare my score before and then compare my score after with my capture card and natively on my monitor, because if you guys don't know, playing on a capture card sometimes does better than playing natively on your screen. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, so the first one is Cercavo Amore, if I said it right. My before score was a 12,105. I barely learned this one, to be honest. I didn't like this one that much initially, but I think it's because I just didn't like the scoring and it made me not enjoy it because of the scoring. I don't know. But after I played it with the scoring fix on my capture card, I was able to get a 13,158. And then if I played natively, I got a 12,927. I will say the gold move is very hard to score when I play natively. I played it like 3 times and it's definitely a skill issue on my part because I was able to do it on the capture card, but I can't do it on the native gameplay. I don't know why. I'm convinced it's a skill issue on my part. I'm so happy Ubisoft did fix this one. I'm so shocked that they're still doing this. Let's go ahead and move on to the next song. The next song is Cheerleader, which it was definitely broken, but honestly, I kind of got used to the broken scoring. My score before was a 12,227, which is not the best at all. It was very finicky and broken for me. And after the scoring adjustment, I was able to get a 12,965 on the capture card, and natively on my monitor, I was able to get a 12,957. And for some odd reason, I couldn't get the gold move, the second one specifically. I don't know what it is. I tried it so many times, and both natively and on my capture card, I just could not score the gold move. I don't know if the gold move is now broken, but when I played natively on my monitor, I got a full perfect, but the yeah move is what screwed me over. So sad days on that one for me, but pretty happy with it anyway. Maybe the gold move will get tweaked later on, I don't know, or if it's a skill issue, I have no idea, but I literally could have sworn I'm doing the move correctly, but it's just not giving me the points. Without further ado, let's move on to the next song. All right, so the next song is Daddy Cool, which I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think this one needed to be fixed. I already had a 12,988 when I first begun, especially as a person that barely played this map, so I feel like the scoring was already good as is. I didn't think they needed to fix this one. My score after with a capture card was a 13,019, which is a little bit of a boost, but it's not enough for me to consider this like a map they should have fixed. When I played natively, it was a little bit of a jump, 13,187. I will admit the move where his arm is going into his head and then like does that, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if the rotoscoping software will catch that, you know. That move was a little bit weird. I had to do that so soft for it to count. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan that this one got fixed. I feel like there was other maps they could have fixed, like Summertime Love, I think is the song name from Just Dance 2014, I think. I don't remember, but that song is heavily broken and I'm surprised that Daddy Cool got fixed instead of that one. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the next song. One song that definitely needed to be fixed was Just Dance, the on-stage version. This one was hella broken. I'm not even sure why this got through like quality testing or whatever. This was terrible for me. I got a 12,267 as my first score. Playing through my capture card, I got a 13,142, which is a massive spike, way better than what it was before. And when I played natively, I got a 13,203. I will admit the ending part is still a little bit weird, but I feel like that's a skill issue on my part because I have not learned the routine yet. So I feel like this is also a skill issue for me. I feel like I could full perfect this if I tried, but I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way. I'm not a score person. If I get a high score, I get a high score, but if I'm really close to a full perfect, I'll maybe try a few times to go for it, but if I can't, I can't, you know. But I'm pretty happy with the score. Let me know what you guys feel in the comments on this one as well, and let's go ahead and move on to the next song. All right, the next one, which is very anticipated because this song is pretty popular in the casual audience scene for Just Dance as well, along with the dedicated audience. It is September. The scoring I had before was a 12,449, and then the scoring after the fix through my capture card, I was able to get a 13,285, and when I played natively on my monitor, I was able to get a 13,322, and that was a full perfect. So I'm really happy that they fixed this one. You have no idea, this map was so fun for me, but the weird scoring is what made me not really want to play it that often. I understand, I know I said earlier that I'm not a big score fiending person, but like I don't expect like full perfects or anything, but I just expect semi-decent scoring, and this is a great example where the scoring wasn't frustrating anymore. before. It is possible to fool perfect if you really try, and it's amazing in my opinion. So I'm really excited that this one got fixed, and let's go ahead and move on to the next song. All right, so the next song we have is Tico-Tico no Fubá, if that's how you say the name. I'll be so honest, I was not looking forward to this one. I don't like the dance, I don't like the song. It's just my opinion, of course. My score before was a 12,128, and I honestly didn't care about this map. I did the scoring after with my capture card. It was a 12,861, and then when I played natively on my monitor, I got a 12,898. I messed up a lot of the moves, so I didn't get a 13k. It does seem I can go for a 13k if I really wanted to, but I just don't care about this map enough to really care. I'm so sorry. Like, every non-perfect move, I felt like I deserved it. So if I knew the dance and I cared about it, I feel like I could get a really high 13k. But that's my feelings on it, and let's move on to the one that I kind of looked forward to the most. Let's get right into it. My favorite map out of the batch that I really wanted to get fixed was Junto AT. If I said it right, I'm so sorry if I didn't. My score before was a 12,439, and my score after with the scoring fix on a capture card, it was 13,138, which I'm so happy. It's so much better than what it was before. And then when I played natively on my monitor, I got a 13,248. So it really seems that playing natively is the best way to score for these maps. I know like in the other batches of Just Dance Plus, the scoring was a little bit better on capture card compared to native, but I'm so happy they fixed this one because this one was a map that I was so frustrated by, and it was one of the very few maps I needed to megastar before I megastarred the entire catalog. I was just struggling so badly with this one, so I'm so happy that people can actually enjoy this map properly without frustrating scoring. I'd like to hear what you guys feel about it, and let's go ahead and move on to the outro. I understand I'm not making that much Just Dance 2026 content right now. It's just there's so much stuff I need to catch up on. Like, one of them is the scoring fix video, which is what it is now. I do have a future collab that I have it with someone, and I don't want to spoil it yet, but it is an unexpected collab. You'll see when that day comes, but I won't say anything yet. And I do have another big project in the works, collabing with a bunch of JD creators, and I talked about it on stream a few times, but I can't wait to get more information as we get closer to that deadline. If you like the video, feel free to like it or dislike it if you damn dislike it, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.